What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good? And hood is your man Theo Butler, and I know it's been a minute. I ain't seen y'all in a minute. I know I've been taking care of some stuff. No, honestly, I just ain't had no fresh haircut, and I was like, I'm not getting on camera. Yeah, sue me. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not getting on camera. I ain't got no fresh haircut. We're not gonna do that. I ain't saying. I'm just saying. Sue me. Anyway, what's good, man? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood, man? I miss y'all. I miss y'all. Before we begin, make sure, man, y'all, if you know me, grow me. Make sure y'all smash that like button, hit the like, don't like, leave a comment, share. Yeah, yeah. Y'all seen it, y'all see the title. Yeah, The Eternals. I saw the movie trailer. I haven't chopped it up about the movie trailer and everything. A lot of people from what I've been seeing on message boards have been asking some questions, especially about the last line. Like, aside from where were the Eternals at doing Infinity War and Endgame and damn near everything that happened in the MCU, there was this one line at the end of the movie. And it was where the youngest Eternal, well, he looks like the youngest Eternal. I'm not gonna say he's like, well, now that Captain Rogers and Iron Man are gone, who's going to lead the Avengers? And Icarus says, I can lead the Avengers. A lot of people are trying to figure out what's going on with that line. Let me do some backstory for y'all. And I'm just gonna trace the steps. Y'all take from it what you will. And shout out to my man Tanakis. Y'all go check him out at Old School Barbershop right there on Lake Bradford and everything. Yes, me and Tanakis had a nice little conversation about Black Panther, in which I just pointed some things out to him. Now, it's like I told Tanakis, I'm gonna point them out to you. We can agree or disagree as to whether they're what the motivation behind those things are, but you're not gonna be able to say that's not what that is. So it's a real good question, and I'm gonna bring up Tanakis again when we talk about recasting T'Challa in a later video later on today. So, but anyway, in regards to this, so the line, now that Captain Rogers and Iron Man are gone, who's going to lead the Avengers? That line is important, and y'all need to know that line is important for a whole lot of reasons. Because see, Marvel is very, very, what's the word I want to say? The MCU. They're very, very decisive about what they do. Like, they don't do things just for no reason. Ooh, I love me some Folgers in my cup. All right, y'all know what time it is, don't you? So, here's what we're looking at. The showrunner from The Falcon and Winter Soldier asked where Captain America was, because he knew at the end of this show, this series, for this season, Sam Wilson was going to be Captain America. He wanted to be able to say specifically where Steve Rogers was. Remember, Steve Rogers went back in time, brought Sam the shield. Nobody knows where he is. He was specifically told by Marvel executives, mind your business. You don't need to know where Cap is to do your show. Just do your show. Anybody ask you what Captain America is, you better shot around that thing. So he shot around it. Go back a little bit further. That's just Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Go back a little bit further. The reason why Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans are no longer playing Captain America and Iron Man is because they stepped away from the roles. Should they choose to come back, want to come back, Marvel will welcome them back with open arms. Yes. See, they're great actors, so they don't want to cheapen the work that they've done in the MCU by just coming back for no reason. It serves no purpose. It has to serve a purpose for them to come back. But that's the difference in saying, I'll come back if the story right, and the studio saying they didn't killed off the character. Let's go back a little bit further. See, if you read comics, this is why I say people got to read comics, and this is why I say I'm bringing up Tanaka's name again, because he and I had a great conversation in regards to one King T'Challa. I'm going to bring that back up in another video. So, if you read comics, you know there's precedent for certain things to be done in the MCU because they've happened in the comics. Well, I think Captain America, Steve Rogers, fights this character, villain called Blackheart, drains him of the super soldier formula. This is what leads Captain America to giving the shield to Sam Wilson. Now, y'all like, well, what about Bucky? He was dead when he gave the shield to Bucky. And actually, he didn't give the shield to Bucky. Tony Stark did. It's all about picking up a book. Yeah. When Sharon Carter thought she killed Steve Rogers, and it was actually Crossbones that did it, but he actually went back through time because of some type of device with the Red Skull. Red Skull always doing something with Steve. Anyway, yeah. Iron Man, Tony Stark, gave the shield to James Buchanan Barnes. When Cap was aged out, he chose Sam Wilson like he did in the MCU. Aged out, gave the shield to Sam Wilson. Ooh, it's some good coffee. I love me some Folgers in my cup. So let's sit that to the side. That's precedent. Old Cap, old man Steve, yeah. Hasbro probably gonna give us an action figure with this dude. God knows they didn't give us old man Logan. They didn't give us old man Hawkeye. I guarantee you old man Cap coming around the corner. I guarantee it. I guarantee you old man Cap coming around the corner. He gonna have on a blue stealth uniform and everything. Blue shit, yeah. Yeah, I guarantee it. Anyway, y'all better send me the damn figure too. I ain't playing. If I didn't set it and y'all finna make it, I need my change on that Hasbro. Y'all heard it here first. Comp me. But anyway, that's old man Steve Rogers. Well, let's look at Iron Man, because this to a degree has happened. In the second Civil War in Marvel Comics, Tony Stark receives a fatal blow from Carol Danvers. This is the same Tony Stark who in the comics has the extremist virus running around in his system, much like Tony Stark does in the MCU. You think it's a game? Let's play this thing backwards. What did Steve tell Tony in the first Avengers movie? Something along the lines of, you're not the guy to make the sacrifice. Tony said, no, I would just, how do you say it, defuse the bomb or something like that. You don't see a body. You see an AI. Him talking to his family and friends. So he planned for this, right? Right. So the same guy who planned just in case Thanos got the gauntlet that he made, he would use the nanotechnology in his armor to retract the Infinity Stones from the Infinity Gauntlet he made, transfer them to himself, and use them. We don't think he had a backup plan. Or you don't think Marvel had a backup plan. Either way, same person, right? Okay. Well, in the comics, he's killed by Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers. Fatal blow to the chest. Yeah. Gone. And he done this quite a few times. Artificial backup. We just got this in the Fox movies with Professor Xavier, who's never done that, by the way. But putting his mind in a whole nother body. Y'all need to know something. Marvel got money on the line. And it's way too many plot lines out there that involve one Steve Rogers and one Tony Stark for them not to bring these characters back. And while they told you that the actors aren't coming back, they've never told you what they told you about Black Panther, that the character is dead. I'm gonna need my money on this one. I'm gonna need my change up front. So here's how this gonna play out. With storylines like Secret Invasion, with storylines like the Illuminati, with characters like the X-Men, and with characters like the Fantastic Four coming to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, if you think Captain Steve Rogers and Tony Stark are gone forever, you crazy. That's not how that's gonna work. What's gonna work is this. Like I said, I need my change up front. Because Chris Evans is aged out, old man Cap, if he don't want to come back, that's an easy fix right there. They just gonna bring in another actor and say, this is what the young Steve looks like now. Just like they told you with James Rose when Don Cheadle stepped in. Yeah, it's me, deal with it. That's how that's gonna go. Yeah, you don't think they gonna bring in, especially with the Illuminati, they need Tony Stark for that one. That's not gonna work with James Rose. No, that's not gonna work at all with James Rose. Sound good? It's not. They gonna recast Tony Stark, and you know what they gonna say? Because of the destruction that his body went through when he snapped his fingers, this is what he looks like now. That's how that's gonna work. So when you got Marvel and these characters in these movies saying not dead but gone, that's done by design. Yeah, you need, okay, all right. You think it's a game if you want to. They went through great lengths not to kill off Loki. Great lengths. And you need to know that if Idris Elba was still interested in doing Marvel movies as Heimdall, they wouldn't have killed him off either. I ain't saying, I'm just saying, get your stuff together. I ain't gonna let this video hit the 15-minute mark, but listen, that's my fan theory. I like me. It's backed up by precedent. It's back. You ain't got the. I didn't lie to you one time. You might not like the motivation. You might disagree with the motivation behind what I just said. But I didn't lie to you just one time. That statement made by about Captain Rogers and Iron Man was made for a reason. They gonna bring them characters back. I ain't saying. I'm just saying. Peace.